Happy Monday, friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chelsea Collins. I am a 30-year-old living in Dallas, Texas, navigating the new decade that I'm living in now and living a balanced life. This vlog is going to be a little different. I'm going to take you guys into an in-depth kind of just routine of what I do on a Monday. This one is going to be strictly for my meal prep that I do every either Sunday or Monday, depending on what my schedule's like. So this is going to take you through what I buy from the grocery store, how I prep everything, and just the ins and outs of how I keep myself on track throughout the week. So my goals currently are to do a higher protein intake to try to meet my grams in my body weight. Also, no alcohol, minimal sugar, whole foods, lots of fruits and veggies. So right now I'm going to show you guys what I got from Trader Joe's. Then I'm going to shower, and then I'm going to show you guys how I meal prep everything. So glad you're here. Just get right into it. So I went to Kroger and I also went to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is just so much cheaper, so that's why I went there first. So I got these carb balance mission tortillas. These I use for like breakfast quesadillas, any kind of quesadillas, wraps throughout the day to get my carbs. These are 70 calories, 19 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of protein. Love these. Also got some Siete taco seasoning, very clean ingredients. Chili powder, sea salt, ground dates, tomato powder, garlic powder, nutritional yeast, cumin, onion flakes, kvass flour, cream of tartar, black pepper, and parsley. This is my favorite. They also have one in spicy. So those are from Kroger. Now I'm gonna get into Trader Joe's. Simple bananas, some red and green peppers. I like to saute this with some onions to either do taco bowls or in my egg scrambles in the morning. Got some organic spring mix for just like salads, add some greens into things. Got organic broccoli florets. I'm going to use these. I usually roast these and eat them with either chicken, whatever kind of meat to get my veggies in. This week I'm going to make a Parmesan, just air fried chicken tenders. So I got some grated Parmesan, organic blueberries, best fruit that you can eat, great for antioxidants. And these are just my favorite for everything, yogurt bowls, whatever. Beets, I've been on a beets kick. If you know me, like, you think I'm crazy, but add these in like a salad with feta and cucumber, or just eat them alone with a little salt. Great. What else? I got some organic ground beef, 85-15 fat for tacos, taco bowls. For super high protein in the morning, I've been doing low fat cottage cheese and mixing it with non-fat Greek yogurt. So I do about half a cup of each, which is a ton of protein. So half a cup of cottage cheese is 13 grams. And then on this one, it's 3/4 of the cup is 17 grams. So really good. Mix these together. If you're not a big texture, if you're a big texture person, I recommend doing these together. That way you don't really get the cottage cheese. And then I do fruit, honey, and granola. I usually do this in the morning and it's wonderful. What else? Yellow onion for sauteing my veggies. Organic cucumber, Persian cucumbers. I just cut these up and eat them. Put them in salads also. I got some chicken breakfast sausage to cook in the morning. I'm a big breakfast person, so I try to make breakfast like the best meal of the day. So I got some meat to go with it. This has 11 grams of protein for 2 links. And then I also just got some organic chicken thighs. So that is my haul for this week. I'm going to prep probably, the only meat I like to cook, usually my meat fresh because it just doesn't heat up very well. So I'm gonna do these when I'm cooking in the morning. I usually cook 2 or 3 of these in the air fryer. They don't take very long. But I will be cooking my ground beef in the taco seasoning tonight, cutting up all my veggies so they're ready to just like either throw in a pan or eat. Wash them all, and yeah, so that's my grocery haul. I only spent like $72 at Trader Joe's. I'm feeling like Natasha right now from Trader Joe's. Listen, taking a page out of her book. But yeah, so that's what I got. So now I'm gonna shower, and then we're gonna get into the actual meal prep side of it. So let's do this. I'm officially done with my shower. It took me a little longer because I took my time, and then I also had to clean some things and clean the fridge, put some flowers these Trader Joe's flowers. Like literally the most stunning flowers I've ever seen in my entire life. And they were like $8.99, I think. Perfect. All right, so I think meal prepping is the most fun activity to exist. I don't know why. Like grocery shopping and meal prepping just gives me some sort of like calmness. And in order to do that, I like to make myself a drink, and I'm trying to do better about limiting my alcohol. Last Thursday, didn't do the greatest. I will be honest, I had a little too many shots. I was at the opening of Lanetta, and Mark Wahlberg was there promoting his tequila. So, you know, when Mark Wahlberg pours you shots and hands them to you, you gotta take them. But waking up the next day and just feeling like absolute crap and just nasty, I've been trying to work on limiting my alcohol, especially on the weekdays. So I'm gonna make myself a mocktail. My friend Annie, she is on her journey of sobriety. She's like 65 days sober, and it's just amazing to see how strong she is, how good she looks, and like all the positives she's gotten from no alcohol. So like I'm trying to like be inspired by her. So I'm making myself a mocktail, and it's going to be, it's this Spindrift. I've been loving it lately. So it's a Spindrift mango orange, the mango orange flavor. And then we also got, so I add the alcohol-free pure vanilla from Trader Joe's. Why doesn't it zoom? Because it's trying to zoom on my face. Whatever, it's not working. Pure vanilla. And then liquid stevia. So I put ice in this. Ice. Pour almost all of this in there. It's so good. It tastes like a dreamsicle. I'm usually not big on this, but like this is something that kicks my sweet tooth without being like all the sugar, and then doesn't feel like I have to drink like a glass of wine or something. I usually also like Topo Chico with some stevia and lemon or lime juice, and it tastes like a Sprite, because I think the carbonation is what I usually crave when I'm like wanting to drink like a soda or something. So this helps me with the carbonation and then also like a little sweet. So it's so good. This is like my 4th one I've had this week. So cheers, and let's get to meal prepping. Finished cutting up my red and green peppers. I usually do these with either like a scramble in the morning, and I was like debating because I like them like lengthwise if I'm doing them like in taco bowl like fajitas, but then I got lazy and just cut them all up, so we're just gonna do them in cubes. Next I'm doing an onion. So my thing is I peeled it all off. The key is to not cut this head off, so the head, and then that way your eyes will not water. So what I do is I put it down. You can't see my head. I put it down and I cut it and like around down like this. So I'm gonna continue to do this all the way around. You can do it like more of them. So the closer they go together, obviously the smaller the pieces will be, or you can do them a little thicker. I usually do this and then kind of peel them off if I want them longer for, like I said, fajita, veggies and peppers, onions and peppers. But so these are gonna be, actually, I don't know. So it's kind of like, almost like a blooming onion. It's like cut all the way around. So then I'm gonna cut the bad part off. So then it's So if you kind of see, the light is really bad. Why is this not focusing? Okay, well, if it would work. So it just cut, and then you can either do it this way. So I'm gonna do it this way because I'm gonna cut them in my eggs. And then now they just perfectly, little diced onions. The best. Week, salads by itself. I like to do it with like rice and chicken. They cook faster if I kind of just put them. These are shorter than the other ones I got the other week, so I'm just gonna, we're not even gonna cut them. We're gonna dump them on to the pan. And the best way to season them, if you are following me on Instagram, I did post a recipe of how I make my broccoli last week, but I will do it here quickly. It's just a few simple ingredients. My mom gave it to me. So it's olive oil, balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper, maybe a little garlic powder if you want. And then if you like the cheesiness, add some Parmesan. You can do it before or after. I like to do it like with it. But I probably won't do it this way because it just like kind of reheats weird. But just 3 simple ingredients, and you cook it at 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're like kind of crispy and you can stick your fork through it easily. Next, I'm doing pretty simple, just some cucumbers. I believe that if I just cut everything at the beginning of the week, it's easier for me to just like pull it out of the fridge. So I'm gonna cut all these up. I love to dip these in ranch. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite ranch. So these are my favorite dipping sauces. So this is Toby's ranch dressing. It is phenomenal. It's like restaurant style. And then they also have a honey mustard. I dip this in my chicken. It's the best. Like, it's so hard to, I feel like it's so hard to find like store-bought good like restaurant style. Like when I go to Chewy's or I go to Chili's, like I remember how good their ranch is. It's all about the ranch and the honey mustard, and these are the best options you can buy. Whole Foods and Sprouts have them. They are the best. So I usually use these for dipping. Ranch with my cucumbers, and then like I said, I do this with my like chicken, because sometimes boiled chicken, it's just like I can't get through it. So for dipping, you guys probably saw that I put my taco seasoning in before I like actually cooked it, because I feel like you're supposed to add water at the end. But some of the grease like soaks up the flavoring, and I think it's better when you add the seasoning and cook it with the seasoning. That way it like all soaks in together rather than adding the water at the end. That way the water's not even needed. So we're gonna get back to cooking, chopping, and having fun listening to Morgan Wallen. And this is how I love to enjoy my evenings. Like, this is my favorite hobby. So. done cooking everything. This one, it was a little more simple this week because based on what I ate last week, I knew what to cook and what didn't to cook. Like my chicken, I want to use that, cook that fresh so it's more moist and not as dry when you reheat it. Also, the chicken sausage will be easy because I'll just throw that in the air fryer where I'm cooking my eggs, sauteing some stuff. So I did cucumbers to snack on, easier when they're cut up. Green and red bell peppers with some onion for sauteing with either my scramble or put it in the meat. Also, the ground beef with taco seasoning. Eat this so many different ways. I will eat this within like 3 days because I love it. I always do like taco bowls with like jasmine rice, some greens, avocado, salsa, some cheese, all the goods, black beans. So letting that cool off, and then the roasted broccoli, which I'll eat with probably chicken and like a salad at lunch. So that is what I have for this week. Didn't do any fruit because I am still going through the fruit that I ate or bought last week. I did buy some more, but I want to wait to prep that and put it in a container because I got to finish the other ones first. I don't want to mix them. So this is basically what I do every week. I've been starting to make it more of a habit than I have more recently. I've made it more of a habit. So if you enjoy this, thank you. I will probably be doing more of these, more kind of behind the scenes. But if you are strictly on my YouTube, I do have an Instagram. It's Dash of Healthy Eats, and that is all food related, all recipes, like grocery products, kind of everything food related. But it's more of a balanced lifestyle. So you'll see like healthy meals, and then you also see some things like Oreo dip and like all these like sweets and just stuff that you can indulge in. So I like to give the balance because I believe that no one should eat 100% of the time perfectly. You gotta live your life and enjoy the food because there's so much good food out there, and I want to make sure that you guys know that, and that is the key of my Instagram. So if you guys want to give me a follow over there, that would be great. I am close to 100K, so that is a big milestone for me, but we'll get into that in another video. But thank you for watching my food prep video, and I will see you guys next time.